Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. It is Chapter 1, Mission 5. Hopefully, we don't have to bulldoze everything we build at the end. I'm not a fan of that at all.
Russia at the turn of the century. Tsar Nicholas II rules with an iron fist. Anyone who dares to be thrilled by far too dangerous ideas is summarily sent to the endless vastness of Siberia. But many are here of their own free will. Arriving from the overpopulated East, they hope for a better life. The longest railway in the world is going to make it possible.
So we're off to Siberia, by the looks of things, and building the end, or part of, the Trans-Siberian Railway.
People don't necessarily head for Siberia voluntarily. But once they're here, they soon learn to love the taiga intimately. Now, the longest railway in the world is supposed to be completed here. You head a key ministry within the Tsarist Empire. That's why the Tsar has entrusted you with this prestigious project. Greatness lies ahead. Soon it will be completed, the railway line that crosses the continent. But the most important leg is still missing. The section all around Lake Baikal, the golden clasp of the Russian belt of steel. The terrain along the lake shore is treacherous and requires meticulous preparation. Take the necessary measures so that construction can begin soon. First of all, feeder routes to the shores of Lake Baikal must be built so that supplies of materials always remain ensured.
All right, we have quite the opening task, don't we? We have to produce some steel. There we go. There's our steel mill. We have our iron just over there. And coal close by, so little train running by with some iron, and then we'll just truck and balance line rates from the coal mine. What is this? What is that, a circus? I like it. Right, what else do we have to do? Connect that place. Yes, that's going to go well. Irkutsk. That'll do. That's what we're going with. Irkutsk. And Port Baikal. And anyway, we've got to connect that place to the port. Yeah, to the port. And then we've got Ulan-Ude. Ulan. Oh my days. Good night. I'm not even going there. My Salzgarger. Yeah, so we've got to connect this place with that place. Looks like we've got some pre-built stations in there as well. So let's start with steel then. And, oh yes, we also have to get this connected. While that looks like the best place, I have a feeling everything in this red bit is blocked from us building. So is that the case? Yes, we can't build in there. That's unfortunate. Well, we're going to have to... Oh, they've done a junction, guys. It's horrible. I don't like it. Well, I mean, I guess it works. What sort of speeds have you got there, Urban? Track speed. Ooh, look at that. That's tight, isn't it? I mean, I guess it works. We'll leave that in then. And it looks like, yeah, they do want us to train in our steel somehow across there. Good. Right, what sort of heights are we looking at then to do this? We've got, well, if we stick with this road, then it's about 16 meters there. What's this bridge at? Of course, this bridge is at what? 7.8. So we'd have to sort of head up, wouldn't we? That's awkward. Yeah, because this would be up at 16. what we're looking at over... Ah, see, that's 7. Yeah, so if we stick with 7.7 and we have a little connection, doesn't matter where, down to the station, how much money we got? 75 million of spending. I love it. We want the flattening tool. Strength. Yeah, let's stick the strength up. We'll start small because I'm not sure where we're going to be sitting here. 7.7 is what we're looking at. There we go. Just there. That's where our station shall sit on the, I guess on the bank, right, of whatever this river is. So let's get our station in. I like the idea of us sticking with not the largest, not what the default, but in between. That seems like the go-to. Okay, definitely 2 platforms, as we have iron to deal with, and of course we'll be taking steel. Oh, I don't know where we're taking steel. I can't see steel. Well, we'll find out where we're taking steel, but I'm sure we'll have to take it somewhere. Well, I mean, we do make money from that, so not too terrible. I don't know how we're getting across the river tidally yet. I'm playing it certainly a little different to how I would in my more realistic playthroughs. Let's get you there, and then we'll curve up, and that should be all we need to connect to the... yeah, there we go. See it highlighted there. Well, let's get this road upgraded if we can. There we go, beautiful. We're not doing anything truck-wise with steel, so what we'll do is we'll just have a little drop-off. That would be more than enough. Yeah, just get a little freight drop-off there. Hopefully they just flip around. If they go down here, we'll give them a loop, possibly, of some sort. This, on the other hand, this will require a station so that we can store... What is it? Coal, isn't it? Yeah, a good amount of coal before we even get going. So you sit in there. We'll give it a nice building. They're cheap as chips, and it will allow us to slowly grow into our line rate. Let's upgrade you to the same sort of road. Now, before we go connecting that up, let's figure out where our rail line is going. We can keep this flat because we know that's roughly the same height. So if we sort of head out to head in and see what that gives us. I don't mind a curvy bridge. Kind of beautiful. We'll definitely be leaving realism at the door. This is going to head and be our coal line. I don't feel like double tracking is going to be necessary, but we'll see. Ooh, could we just go under for a bit? If we take it there and then our coal can go over. I sort of like that. Will you go under? Oh, that's ridiculous though. You don't need to go under that much. Just a little bit. Go under there, and then I would like you to come out if possible. What's the difference in height there? Oh, we're miles down. Oh, that's kind of nice though, isn't it? See our train down there. Let's give it a little bit more of a... We're going to head up to the shore. Well, we could go around the outside as well, but since money really is not an issue, and this would make for an interesting little cab ride, seeing our trucks up there, if we can terraform it a little bit. Right, you want to be going down there. Yes, cut straight through. And then we'll go up that way. This should be the same height, shouldn't it? Did I even measure it right? I bet we have to go up or something. Contours. It is... Oh, it's 8.2, so we could go up a touch. That's fine. Start going up a touch then, just to 8.2. Where is 8.2 on here? 8.2. Well, it's still all the way down there. There's 8.2. So we'll take that up to there. There we go. That's 8.2. And then we've got a little bit of a view, haven't we? Of the lake. Is it a lake? Yeah, Lake Bagel. Lake Bagel. Oh dear. Terminus? Sure, Terminus works, doesn't it? Let's get you connected. Well, I guess anywhere around there will do. Ooh, you only need one track though. Let's not waste money all the time. Can we just connect you direct? Not really, it doesn't matter. We'll go in there. Is that a good angle? I think so. If I've done this right, this should be perfect, shouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. It's nice and flat. Lovely. So we'll do that. And then we'll head round. We won't have a tunnel. Just out of interest. Tunnel 298. 4. Wow, that's ridiculous. We'll have a long tunnel. No, because that makes for a boring cab ride though, doesn't it? Tell you what, we'll have a cutting. We'll pay for the cutting. And we'll wang that up a bit. And pay even more money so we can see more of the everythings at the side here. And look over out onto the lake. This is not necessary, is it? I'm spending a fortune. Official episode though. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I play this game somewhat differently to what is intended. This could be much quicker. I think this is why I don't like to delete my work because, well, as far as I'm concerned, it's fairly permanent. And for anybody that saw the Midland series, you'll know that that isn't correct. Yes, Birmingham New Street got a few rebuilds, didn't it? There we go, that's kind of nice. And then some official episode at the top here. Lovely. What does that even look like? Because this layer's on, isn't it? Oh, there we go. That's nice. Except for the precarious rock there. Oh, that's kind of pleasant. Please don't make me delete this. I love it. I love it already. That apple tree isn't necessary though. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's just get rid of the jaggies there. Then we can go in. We can get like a little cliff face thing go. Not cliff face. A rock face going. There we go. Nice. Up to the tunnel. And then what we can do is go over the top. Can't. Oh, we can't because there's a road. There's no mods installed, is there? But that's fine. We can go over the top. It's not actually that bad, is it, for the road? In fact, it's almost perfect. Right. Let's get a road connected then. We know where we're going. We'll head over the top gently. Just there. Beautiful. And then we can slide back down, hopefully, and into that place. Oh, that didn't do as I wanted. We are level there, though. That was quite fluky. Yeah, that's a pleasant road, isn't it? Just a little bit of a climb as we head down next to the track here, which looks awful now. Oh, yeah, official episode that. I know why it is. We've got that strange terrain thing going on, haven't we? When you flatten the track first time round. Yeah, there we go. Tidier. Anyway, leave that alone. Should we do this quicker next time? Don't know why I'm detailing it, given what happened last time. Yeah, we'll go a bit faster. Brush size. I do want to do some official episode down here, though. But it's not necessary. Talk about spend a fortune. This is pleasant, though. I don't like that. I don't like the way we curve in there because there's a minimum distance, isn't there? Yeah. Don't like that at all. Follow that around and then head off. There we go. That's tidier. Didn't like that at all. Right, so our depot's going to be at the back, meaning all we need to do is have like a bit of room out here, and then we'll merge into a single track. So our depot will come off that one. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about the circus tent down there. I don't want to bulldoze that. You probably can't, or I hope you can't. Depot's in. Connections have been made. We need to connect up this, which will be a fairly straightforward affair, won't it? Or will it? Yes, not the way I would have chosen, but we're heading that way anyway. It's pleasant enough, isn't it? I don't know if we needed double tracking or anything like that yet. I may just double track this section. Who knows what's going to happen. And then we'll come out up there. That'll do, won't it? That'll do. One way, but this will be a passing loop of sorts before the bridge and before the station. Will it be needed? Unlikely. Right, we need a... Oh yeah, we need a truck depot as well, don't we? Where am I going to squeeze that in? Could we have it come off here? I'm not sure how this road will go. It doesn't need to be a big road. Can you just like... Ah, there we go. Can you come around the back? We'll have like a little depot in the trees. There we go. Truck depot just over there. Oh, that's pleasant. Yeah. This is all the industrial area. It's kind of hidden away in the trees that way, but coming out. Looks beautiful. Don't really like all of this. You could have all this as rock, couldn't you? Like that. Drop the strength down and just go over it. It looks the business then, doesn't it? Look like it's at least stable. And then it explains all this weirdness going on up there. All the jaggies. It's rock. You can't get through it. Yeah, it's like granite or something. Anyway, leave it alone, Grand. Should we set up some line? Well, we don't need to set up a steel line, do we? We only need to set up coal and iron so far. Oh yes, the other one needs setting up. I don't know whether we need a passenger station or anything like that. So what I'll do is I'll take it from this road, give us a bit of an embankment going on up there so that we can get a little passenger station in. Both of those look to be freight. So I don't know whether a passenger station is warranted. And there's probably not even passenger trains, knowing my luck. But we'll have a 2-platform passenger station, if anything, just so we can have a nice, a good midway point for whatever we want to do. It looks to be fairly flat, so if we go up there... Oh, yeah, no, not quite. Although, it ain't too bad, is it? Can you make a little tunnel? You can't. Is that right on a hill? Good placement. So we are just going to gouge our way through the hill. It's not too bad though, is it? No. Probably thanks to us, like, raising the ground a little up there. Right, and the next one is up here. Pleasant. Oh, what we got going on here? I don't like that, really. Do I? Well, it's not too bad, I guess. It's a bit scary. I think we just double track it, don't you? Oh, what's going on there? Construction. Ooh. Can I get rid of that? Oh, there we go. Yeah. And then we'll just go straight out of the station. You can bulldoze their work. Good to know. Might be useful. Right, that way we can go flat with our track. Flat with our track. And what that means is the road conforms to the track as it should, as opposed to the track conforming to the road. Oh look, I got the right side. Nice. Okay. I don't know what we're doing with this. It just says connect it. Connection is done. I wouldn't mind a crossover though, there. It seems to make sense, and we'll have one, I guess, this side over here. That'll do. That'll do for now. Okay, produce steel time. Let's get our coal going first. That's going to be the slowest of the two, isn't it? Coal color. That was a pretty decent setup, considering I did some detailing. Speed-wise, I mean. Coal. It's getting less descriptive. Wait until full? Sure. There we go. We have our little depot here. Let's have a look at our vehicles. What we got? Ooh, we've got first truck. Not first group's truck, I would imagine. No. Had a unique engine setup that allowed 2 engines to be operated in succession, depending on load requirements. Look at that. And you still only manage 13 brake horsepower. top speed of 12 miles an hour. It's a diesel though. Don't need any of those horse legs. It's our first truck, isn't it? It might be. Yeah. I don't know, didn't we have steam trucks before? Anyway, just buy them, Grant. How many? Let's go 12. And we'll make you a coaly colour. Coal. Any guesses on what we're going to call our train line? Or do we have a depot? Oh, I actually put it in. Look at me go. New line. You want to start over at the iron mine and not go to the truck stop. No, go into there instead. For anyone that said iron, you are correct. Pretty much the right colour, isn't it? Look at that, beautiful. Wait until full, please. Absolutely. And I don't know how many we're going here, or indeed for that matter. Oh, look at the state of my terrain. More official episode. Yes, beautiful. Well worth the financing. Let's get us a train on. It will be possibly the one we ride on, unless there's something else we've got to do immediately after this. Oh, we've got a selection here. You are very strange. Class F Fairly. It's a fairly rough looking engine. There's two of them back to back, and then they're like welded together. Hopefully it's controlled by one, otherwise you pull it apart. So it's going to be one of these, not the Fairly, as 28 miles an hour. Yeah, well, actually, what's our cargo limit? Yeah, 31 miles an hour. We've got bombs, like cartoon bombs. They're brilliant. Russian class OB, 37 miles per hour, only 52 tons. That is faster and less powerful. But we don't need the speed, do we? We don't need the speed beyond that of 31 miles an hour. So let's go for some oomph in the pulling department, and then see how many. What is this going to be? This is going to be the gondola, and we'll get until it goes mediocre. Oh, look at that. That's a train. 84 capacity, 104 meters long. Good to be starting with a decent length, isn't it? Get you and get you on iron. I went from very verbose naming to the shortest of naming ever. Is that it? I think we're good, aren't we? Well, let's see. That should get everything going. It won't tick this off until we get steel producing. Should we have a look at our train come out? Oh, you're a flat boy. You're like someone stood on you. I like you though. You look meaty. Yeah, he's like really low down but really wide. I like that. Yeah, that looks hefty. Well, these are nice as well. I do like those. Do like those a lot. The lag is real as all the AI find paths to wherever they're going, which would be all over the place, wouldn't it, in the cities? Right, you should skip this station, and there should be plenty of iron waiting for you. Did I tell you to stop at the wrong... Oh no, you just go into that one first. I thought it was going to sit there wait until full, which would have been awful. Our trucks are going to pick up their stuff though, so that's good. Yeah, look at them all. I'm not... Oh, these are brilliant. It's like it should have a horse on it, but they just wanged an engine underneath. And, oh, on the back. What's that on the back? Oh, it's under there. It's right under there. That is genius. Who needs a horse? But that's where it would have been. I love the design of those. They remind me... Oh, I grew up in Peterborough. But they remind me of the electric milk floats we had back then. Oh, I hear our train. Where are you? Oh, we've already passed it. We're going over the top, aren't we? Yeah, but these are brilliant. Absolutely marvellous. You can see the chain there where it's attached to the wheel. Thankfully, that's not animated because that would be unnecessary, wouldn't it? But you get the idea of how that works. The detail's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'll stop hovering next to you on my 1899 drone because they existed. There we go. Here comes our wide boy. That's what he looks like. I don't think he's any wider than an ordinary train, maybe. Because you'd need the clearance on the track, wouldn't you? There's a bear over there. Hello there. Guys, that was beautiful. Me and the bear were doing rhymes. That came out wrong. I know how to rap or something, which I do not. You are going to pick up all your goodies, aren't you? I'm hoping. And then we'll see what happens next, but we can take a ride back or something, can't we? And there we go. What we need to do is fast forward that, I think. So far, it's much better. Even the first task is more industrial. Oh, there we go.
The golden clasp for the Russian belt of steel isn't called that for nothing. One day it will encircle Lake Baikal like a piece of jewelry. The construction calls for extraordinary skill, and the whole thing costs a huge pile of money. Get started on creating the first stage of the line, which will go down in history as a masterpiece in the art of engineering. Good planning is essential. The surveying work shows that 2 possible routes suggest themselves for the line. You have the final say.
Well, I went ahead and I saved and I chose both of these. Both are the same. Now, they're different in how much you take, but overall, the actual stuff you do is the same. So we're just going to take the one with longer construction time, because it isn't. You do the same thing. And lower material costs, because you don't have to do as many journeys for one part, the next part. So there you go. If you were wondering, just take the one with lower materials.
Well, that's the way it should be. All that has to be done now is to have everything brought to the construction site.
So there we go. We're going to supply the first construction site with steel. And here's the best bit of this. He says the same thing for both. He'll say, well, that's the way it should be. For both. So where's our steel? Oh, it's right there. First construction site. Right, we've even got little port cabins and stuff. Excellent. And tents. So that's where we're delivering steel. So consumers. Yeah, there we go. Construction site 1. Let's get that done then, because we've got some goodies stored in there and they can start producing. And we'll get another train set up, delivering into there. New line. Guesses for what I'm going to call this one? Steel. So well, which is which? This is the steel mill. Wait until full. Just there. Perfect. And then we'll go and make us a consist. Oh, we could... Oh no, we can't ride that. It's going to take it.
The Irkutsk Association of Sable Breeders asks for help. You're supposed to advertise the association's next meeting by announcing it loudly all over town.
Sure, sounds great.
Take a walk through town and advertise for the worthy cause of sable breeding.
Take a walk through town. And then it asks you to establish a route with at least 3 stations and drive it. Walk, drive. So when we come back then, we'll set up a bus route over in Irkutsk. There. And we'll be producing our steel. Did I put this on the... I can't remember what I was doing. We might as well get the consist built though. We'll stick with the Russian class OB. And we'll see how many... It'll probably be the same amount of wagons, wouldn't it? Cargo, but we'll need black car with side stakes. And wait till it goes mediocre. 84, perfect. And you get on steel. I'm going to call this bus. This is great. I love my naming. in this mission. That should trigger demand though. That should make start making steel. Consumers. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. We're all good. I can save it. Alright guys, we're on board our train. Our iron train. We're just passing the trucks up there. And we'll put that... We'll stay on and head the other way as well. I got us running past the initial tunnel so we can have a little look at the lake and the scenery we did. Today we did a lot, didn't we? All the infrastructure is, or a big portion of infrastructure done for our initial tasks. We've got steel producing, and we've also got steel being about to be delivered to our construction site. There's a mountain in the distance with a mohawk. That is fantastic. Anyway guys, enjoyed that one so far. A bit more industrial, a bit more like it. Yes, exactly how I was expecting this to go. But there are some iffy tasks and story that thankfully not too bad so far. Liking it, getting better. Better's good. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.